news.
All of it.
Kicking it off at the top, WWE officials reportedly held a meeting with the roster about the coronavirus before Monday's Raw at Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Oh, no.
The meeting was done to go over the latest available information on the virus and tips they can use to protect themselves while traveling on the road for the company. The virus has started to spread across the United States as the first U.S. coronavirus deaths have been confirmed, and the first cases of the coronavirus were confirmed in Tampa, Florida area, where WrestleMania 36 is scheduled to be held. The cases were confirmed just days after WWE Chief Brand Officer Steph. Can we call her Chief Brandy Officer too?
You can call her whatever you want, buddy.
After WWE Chief Brandy Officer Stephanie McMahon and WWE Executive Vice President of Special Events John Sabour, not Canyon Seaman, unfortunately,
That's sad.
were asked if WWE is ready for the coronavirus while at a WrestleMania 36 luncheon at Raymond James Stadium last week. And that is a scary thought. A WrestleMania-sized crowd, it's going to get around there.
A WrestleMania-sized crowd with people coming from all over the world.
Yeah, that's...
People coming from China, people coming from Taiwan, people coming from France, people coming from Italy, people coming from all these places that have a decent amount of the corona outbreak.
I mean, big things have been canceled. One of the big music festivals was just canceled due to the coronavirus.
There's debate about what's going to happen with the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like, wow. It's bullshit.
Not a good time to be
it's
putting
all
on...
fake.
Yeah,
but it's still big. It's a big fake-em. You know, some of us have lived through all of this. We lived through the SARS. We lived through the swine flu,
right.
West Nile, bird flu.
And the thing is
Ebola.
it's not going to affect most people more than just a cough, sniffle, maybe throw up, diarrhea. You know.
Yeah.
It's the young and the old that can be affected by the spread of it. That is what would be the frightening thing.
Maybe we just restart the society with us middle agers.
That's fine. Politics would be far better.
Much better. Way better. Oh, something that we would be way better without, though, is not just the coronavirus. It's also some legends of the ring. And, of course, according to Florida promotion Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling, a man that we just had a negative story about a few months ago is back again. That would be ECW legend Sandman, who went off script and not only botched their main event.
Why would you put Sandman in the main event in 2020? God.
Because you're a local promotion and he's a name. That's why. But after he botched the main event, he proceeded to cut an unscripted promo drunk off his ass. Yes, the promoter claims the original match held on Friday, February 21st, 2020, at ARW's 3-year anniversary show in Cocoa, Florida, was a 4-way bout between the Sandman, Shannon Moore, Chico Adams, and Vertigo that was scheduled to go roughly 15 minutes. ARW claims Sandman was drunk and ended the match in less than 3 minutes before he proceeded to, quote, grab a microphone and go on a drunken, unscripted rant and try to play matchmaker, unquote. Video of the in-ring incident was posted on the company's YouTube channel, which, of course, you can find on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Beef6Podcast,
yes.
Showing Sandman calling the location Orlando, despite being Coco. Apparently, Sandman was also causing some backstage problems, including apparently sexually harassing some of the women wrestlers and insulting the talent on the card, causing damages to the venue, and nearly getting into a backstage altercation with talent. The promoter said unprofessional is an understatement, and they will never, ever, 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 ever work with Sandman again.
Can't say I blame him. And also, what did you expect?
No, you got what you paid for, buddy.
We know what concussions have done to wrestlers from that era. Just stay away from them.
Yeah, it's and then you add alcohol on top.
Yeah,
and
addiction.
He's just never been reliable. He's fun. He was a great gimmick. He himself will admit he's never been a good in-ring guy, but he knew how to make a great gimmick work. And I'll be the first to admit I was a huge Sandman fan, but his personal actions have depleted my appreciation for him immensely, and I'm no longer a Sandman fan. I'll go back and watch his stuff.
You think he hangs out with Iron Sheik all the time?
Oh, I'm still a fan of Sheiky, baby. He's never done nothing to upset me.
Those guys would be fun to hang out with. Not really.
It'd be fun to go drinking with. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
As long as you had an escape.
Yeah, you have to have it out, and they can't be able to follow you because they would want to. Where are you going? We're not done yet. We're just getting started. Oh shit. Well, Impact Wrestling announced a new television distribution deal with Discovery India on Tuesday. As part of the agreement, Discovery will broadcast 12 monthly Impact Plus specials on D-Sport and D-Sport HD across the Indian subcontinent. The exclusive deal will include monthly specials from Impact's Plus service, including Sacrifice from February and Lockdown in March.
It seems like every couple weeks we have another new deal being brought on by Impact Wrestling. These guys are making moves in the international market for sure.
Yes.
And they're
truly a global force.
TNA/Impact has always been strong. You'd hear, Impact, TNA Impact, the show would have higher ratings than WWE Raw or SmackDown in England, in Germany, in India. They were huge. They're they're the biggest wrestling promotion in India. It's kind of cool when you take an outside look outside of the United States, and good for them. This is a company that by all means should have been dead by now. And look at what they've done. Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing, the revival of Impact Wrestling. And we say it a lot, but you can't say it enough when they impress you every single week with the things they're doing to expand. Yes. Well, Wrestle One made the announcement that it's going to go on an indefinite hiatus and suspend all activities after their April 1st event at Kokuren Hall in Tokyo. The Japanese wrestling promotion made the announcement at a press conference by Representative Director Kaiji Muto, known to American fans as the Great Muta. The president, Kaz Hayashi, all contracts of Wrestle One talent will be terminated, the company announced. The contracts will be terminated the day before the April 1st show, making the entire roster free agents. The reason behind the closure of Wrestle One is the fact that it is no longer profitable. There's also a professional wrestling training academy by the Great Muta, which was established back in 2016. Popular female wrestlers like Hana Kimura and Rika Saiki were the first-year students at this academy. It has been announced that the academy will also be closed indefinitely. Wrestle One has been around since 2013 and was created by Muto. The early days of the promotion managed to draw in large crowds while having stars like Sonata, Tsuji Kondo, Kaz Hayashi, and Kaz Hayashi under its belt. The company also had a partnership with Impact Wrestling. However, Sonata and other popular stars started leaving, and the company spiraled down into obscurity soon after.
Their last event is April 1st. Do you think this is just one big April Fool's joke?
It could be. And they're going to get bigger.
Oh.
They become Wrestle 2.
No, definitely they've lost, they've lost most of their big name talents, and this is sad. It's sad to see any pro wrestling organization go down, and of course, in Japan right now, WWE is trying to make a case for themselves and take over, and all of the Japanese promotions are kind of working together. So hopefully this small little setback for a promotion, and this was a small-time promotion there as of now, hopefully that just strengthens the other companies so they can still keep Japanese wrestling as Japanese wrestling.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Yep. We don't need NXT Japan.
No, we don't. But something else that I don't think we need is Phil Brooks as Ash. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you. CM Punk has taken to a new career in recent times, that of a horror movie star. We've seen him starring in The Girl on the Third Floor, and he's actually recently wrapped up work on a second production of a horror movie. Well, wrestling fans of his think that this sets him up perfectly to replace Bruce Campbell, of all people, as Ash Williams in the new Evil Dead film that's currently in production. After reports started circulating, Campbell himself tweeted out a message saying that there may be another Ash waiting in the wings. But as for Phil Brooks, he had this to say. You know what? CM Punk is great. He should play a guy in a horror series named Nash, or Bash, or Lash. With all due respect, the name Ash is, like the best table at a restaurant, reserved.
I'm surprised he didn't say Ouch. Trash. That would have really been a nice shot fired, huh?
Yeah. The bottom line is anybody who takes over the new Ash Williams is going to get shit on.
Yeah.
Ash Williams is so iconic that he is Bruce Campbell and Bruce is Ash.
Yeah.
I don't know how, he even took over for the series, when they made a series out of it. He's 40, 50 years old and he still played Ash.
I will say I guess I could see CM Punk in the role, but it wouldn't be the same.
Agreed. I think Ash could play it. Or not Ash.
Yes, he can.
He's that good. I think CM Punk could play it. I just don't know that. I personally am ready to see it. I don't know. I'm ready to see a new Ash. I'm a huge Bruce Campbell fan, and that's what hurts me.
The legacy it should just stop, right?
It should. If you want something else, just have a different person.
It's not like there's not enough
Ash
of
Williams. Exactly. There's been plenty. Even as a guy named Bubba, who Bruce Campbell played a character that killed a character named Bubba in a movie called Bubba Hotep. I still love him, even though he killed a Bubba.
Well, Teddy Hart was arrested again, Fat Mac. Just this Wednesday in Richmond, Virginia. Further details of the arrest are currently not available. As B6 previously reported, Hart was arrested last month on February 12th in Richmond, Virginia. The 40-year-old was booked on 3 charges of possession of a Schedule III controlled substance, and possession with intent to sell and distribute. Possession of a Schedule III controlled substance is a Class 1 misdemeanor in Virginia with a maximum penalty of up to 12 months in jail and or a fine of $2,500. Schedule III controlled substances include anabolic steroids and ketamine, everybody's favorite festival drug.
Oh, we love Special K, baby.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, not good. Poor Teddy Hart. He's just his whole career has just been sullied. He always, it's good, it's bad. It's good, it's bad. It's good, it's bad. He just recently left MLW, and it was sad. They couldn't come to terms. And then you look at something like this, and it's like,
he probably ain't going to end up any of those places we predicted on.
No, he's not going to end up anywhere good. He's his own worst enemy. You hear it from so many people. He has
WWE
all the
take him,
potential.
throw him in rehab, clean him up.
WWE has had him. He's burned the bridges with WWE 3 different times. He has all the potential and talent in the world. He's one of the most talented people ever. He's got it in his blood, literally. He's from the Hart family. It's just, he's his own worst enemy.